Lime scooters have officially launched in Scottsdale, Tempe, and Phoenix. To rent a scooter, all you have to do is download the app on your phone, scan the barcode on the scooter, and away you go. It's Jaloba's volleyball skills that brought her to Tempe, but she's not the only one to come from a foreign country. Jaloba was first drawn to ASU because 5 of her teammates and 2 of her coaches also hail from a different country. As we move through the day, the humidity is going to increase as we hit a high of 104 in Phoenix, and up in the north, they're going to be in the high 70s, low 80s. We are expecting monsoon activity to move from the southeast up into the valley and in the northern and eastern regions of Arizona. Merino's Foundation is providing dogs like Callie here a second chance at life. Merino takes in stray dogs from the streets and provides them with a home, food, and rehabilitation until they're ready to find a forever home. STEM Sports takes the students outside the classroom, where they'll learn things like how temperatures affect how a basketball bounces, to the science behind shooting using launch angles and entry points. Sun damage is cumulative and irreversible, so it's important to wear sunglasses that are UV 400, meaning they protect against 100% of the harmful UV rays. Whether she's striking batters out on the softball field or in the classroom working to complete her finance degree, Wallace's work ethic remains the same. Thousands of kids in their neon camp shirts filled Talking Stick Resort Arena for the Mercury's annual matinee game. This game is specifically designed for kids' camps throughout Arizona. For 50 years, surfers have been riding the wave at Waikiki Beach in Tempe, but surfing in the middle of the desert isn't exactly what you'd expect. To kick off the new season of Miracle League Baseball, the league held its 4th annual Wiffle Ball World Series in Scottsdale, a tournament that helps support the over 300 Arizona Miracle League players live out their dream of playing baseball.
Jaden's going to tell us all what to do.
Play ball!
The money raised from the Wiffle Ball tournament will help kids like left-handed slugger Caden Newman. Caden was diagnosed with spastic diplegia, cerebral palsy, and a global developmental delay at the age of 2, and autism at the age of 4. But with the help of this fundraiser, it allows these kids to play in a league fully designed for them.
Amazing.
It is amazing. It is.
Yeah,
They took their time out of their Saturday to come and play ball together to support you, and it means a lot.
Yeah, it means a lot to me.
For 1 hour a week, the Newmans get to watch Caden do what he loves most, play baseball. With his White Sox hat, Rockies jersey, and dinosaur Converse on, the countless surgeries, long rehabilitation, and any limitations don't matter as soon as he steps on the field.
Special needs parents in our lives and our families are so surrounded by the diagnosis and the doctor's appointments and the therapies that being able to come and know that there's some place for our children to play sports and for us to, just enjoy it and just watch them have fun.
When Caden first started out at the Miracle League 3 years ago, he had to use his reverse walker. Now he can run around the bases all on his own, something his family was told he probably wouldn't ever be able to do.
And that first time that he put his walker away and he walked around the bases, I mean, that is just like a Miracle League crying moment. It was so phenomenal. You're so happy for these kids that they're growing and they're advancing and they're able to walk by themselves now. It's kind of indescribable.
When he first got diagnosed, we didn't know. We couldn't even predict what the next week was going to look like, much less what the next, 18 years would look like. And now we can look at him and we can watch him, and watching him walk around the bases at the Miracle League for the first time was huge for everybody.
After a life-changing diagnosis, the Newmans didn't know what life for Caden would be like. But after 3 years in the Miracle League, they have no doubt that now 7-year-old Caden can do anything he sets his mind to. From her first phone call with head coach Sonia Tomasovich, Avital Jaloba knew ASU volleyball was where she was supposed to be.
From the first sentence that she said, like, "Hey, my name is Sonia, I'm from Arizona State Volleyball," I just felt something in my heart that I'm like, this is where I need to be. You can argue with feelings and what Sonia made me believe that I can be.
When we were watching her on film, it was her arm, and we were like, okay, we need some middle blockers that can have a good arm in our gym.
As a native of Israel, it's been a long but rewarding journey for Jalova to live out her dream of playing volleyball in the U.S. She first found her passion for the sport in 7th grade when Jalova was accepted into an elite athlete boarding school. She became part of the Israeli senior national team when she was just 17 years old, where the future Sun Devil was playing with women twice her age.
I was just like practicing, but I didn't say anything. I was just like, oh my God, like she's just looking at me. I'm like, oh, I'm getting chills, and I'm like all excited. I didn't really know what to do, but everyone is like super nice.
When she was 18, she graduated from high school, and while most recent high school graduates head off to college, Jalova had a 2-year military commitment to serve her country, per Israeli law.
I knew since ever that I have to go to the military because I love my country, and I need to do whatever I can do. For me, it was like, I just have to do that, and that's it.
During those 2 years, she would train for volleyball in the morning, perform her military duties, and then was back to the gym for more practice.
We have a lot of players from Israel that going here to America. So always when they tell me like stories and stuff, I just got like fire in my heart, and I was like so jealous. I'm like, oh my God, like I want to do that too. Like this sounds like so awesome.
It's Jalova's volleyball skills that brought her to Tempe, but she's not the only one to come from a foreign country. Jalova was first drawn to ASU because 5 of her teammates and 2 of her coaches also hail from a different country.
I knew that if there will be like even one more player that her parents gonna be far, it will make me feel less alone.
She's a tough kid, you know. She doesn't even know, at the times like she doesn't know how tough she is, and you know, it's kind of like, you know, you look at her, you go like, you know what you've been through compared to some other of these kids.
The hardest transition for Jalova was the move to a country where English is the first language. Although she spent years with a tutor, she wasn't always comfortable in the beginning.
I'm not like a shy person, but if I feel like I can't communicate, so I'm like so quiet. Like in my first 2 weeks here, I barely talked. I was like super shy.
But it was her teammates that helped her come out of her shell.
Having like my best friend on the court is very easy to play with. Abby's the type of teammate that if you're down, she's gonna crack a joke and make you laugh and forget all about it.
She's a funny kid. She always says things that are gonna make everybody laugh, and she's full of energy. You know, she can get down sometimes on herself too, but it's usually like she's a spark of energy for everybody.
Here we go, let's go!
Jalova has found a second family here with the Sun Devils, doing what she loves to do most.
I don't believe that there is anything else that I can do that's gonna make me be so happy, so mad. Like sometimes I wanna cry for hours, and sometimes I'm like so happy, and like it's the best feeling that I have something that I feel that all my heart is like on the court.
Jalova hopes to continue to pursue her passion for volleyball after she leaves Tempe. She plans to continue her career playing professionally overseas once her days as a Sun Devil are over. In Tempe, Lynsey Amundson, Cronkite Sports Report.